Hey there, my friends. Welcome to my Maverick Millionaires YouTube channel. This is another video on Mr. Martin Gerraux, the Nostradamus of cryptocurrency trading, the block Jesus of Bitcoin. Well, you know, the saga just keeps on going on and keeps on getting worse. More and more people are getting scammed. Less and less people are doing their research on the internet. If they did, they would find my videos. They'd also find our websites. We now have two. For some reason, the new one, is down. But I've got some interesting things for you to look at today in this ongoing story of the crypto scammer known as alias, aka Martin Gerraux. Nobody knows that this is the right guy. We do believe that the picture you are looking at is the actual person, but whether he is Martin Gerraux or not, we have no idea. According to FBI investigation, ex-FBI member investigation, there is no one ever recorded as being born with the spelling of the name Martin Gerraux, the way that he spells it, in the USA or Canada since 1950. There has also been somebody, he's got hacker capabilities to a certain degree, that said he has traced Martin Gerraux as having an ISP address in the Netherlands, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, if you've been following my videos on Martin Gerraux, you know what this is about. If you are doing your research and thinking about getting involved and giving Martin Gerraux your money, do not do it. He's a thief. He's a con man. He's a narcissist. He's also a psychopath and a sociopath and amongst other things that we're not very sure of at this point in time. So I'm not going to make any allegations like he does about me and the people that are exposing him. He makes allegations about my friends and myself on his webinars. He's also a loose cannon. I think he is a little crazy. I've got a video, a parody that was put together with basically, well, all of the clips used in the video that you're going to see are from Martin Gerraux, or this guy calling himself Martin Gerraux. And these are clips that have been recorded and taken, and we have thousands of them that have been taken from Telegram groups or personal messages that he sent members in Telegram, or when he leaves his little voicemails on Telegram. And you go figure. I'll show you the video. It's not very long. It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell, though. Some good comedy from Mr. Martin Gerraux. The scammer, the con man, the oh man, I wonder what his mother thinks of him, or his wife. I wonder if he is actually married. He claims to be married with 3 kids. If his wife is not a psycho like him, she must be like having nightmares about sleeping next to this guy, I swear. Knowing what he's doing to innocent people, little old ladies. Likes to dress up in a mask. Apparently, he wore a Batman suit at some live event in Vegas last year. But really doesn't deliver on anything he promises. Lies continuously, constantly. And if you happen to ask him for your money, he will totally delete you from all the groups on Telegram. Any kind of communication that you may or may not have had with him you will be banned. You will be banned from that, and you will be excommunicated completely. And we have the small group of people that are going after him, that are exposing him, have had some success in getting people's money back for them. Problem is, there are still people that that support Martin Gerraux, and the only reason they really support him is because they have not been at the screaming end, the the conclusion of his relationship with them when they dare to question him on anything or ask him for their money. Then they're everything under the sun. They become hackers, according to him. And he tells everybody on his webinars, they're hackers, they're scammers, they're terrorists, they're scumbags, they're all kinds of things. And I feel it's just virtual signaling, projection on who this guy actually is, calling other people things and making allegations about people's private lives. And, well, not just their private lives, but saying some really nasty things about people. I really don't give a shit what I say about it. He is what he is. It's been proven over and over and over and over again. There are literally dozens of people that have all come to us claiming and saying that Martin will not pay them, Martin will not communicate with them, no matter what they do. And these people are very vulnerable people. A lot of people have actually given them their life savings. And Martin Gerraux just doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. Anyway, you're watching this because more than likely you're a subscriber to this channel and you have an interest in Mr. Gerraux, or alternatively, you are doing research on Mr. Gerraux. And you can stop right now doing your research, because I assure you, you'll be doing the wrong thing if you give him any money. Martin Gerraux does not trade cryptocurrency, not in our opinion. This is a PONZI, by all accounts, as far as we are concerned. All new members make extraordinary amounts of money for a few weeks, while Martin Gerraux offers them contest prizes and all kinds of things like Rolex watches and cars, and Lamborghini and a BMW, which so far the people that have won these contests have never ever received. The Lamborghini was never received, the BMW was never received, the Rolex watch was never received, and I think there was $1 million prize, which, come on man, if you've just been given $1 million because you're a hotshot recruiter to get people into Martin Gerraux's platform, wouldn't you be talking about it? Wouldn't somebody know in the group? Nothing. Way back in May last year, he promised everybody a Ledger hardware wallet just for coming onto a webinar. I was on that webinar. I never received anything. And I don't know of anybody else that did. But what we did receive is Martin's denigration and degradation as to who or what we are, because we asked him a question or we wanted our money. And he continues to do this. We've got people coming every day contacting our group and saying that they are now suffering the same treatment as people before them. So we have a Facebook group. It's right here, Martin Gerraux MG group, where we post as much as we possibly can once it becomes available. It's very interesting. This group is growing. There are now almost 50 members. I think there are 49 members. And there are a lot of people that should be on this group, but they're afraid to put their name to it because Martin Gerraux actually looks at this Facebook group. And then he attacks the people that have actually joined the Facebook group. He actually calls that person and wants to know why they're in the Facebook group. And then he will slander them and he will curse at them. And he will tell them that if they don't get off this Facebook group, he's going to stop paying them. He intimidates them. He uses all methods of intimidation, including, I'm going to get my attorney on you. And but the biggest intimidation is that he's not going to give you your money. He's not going to give you your weekly payments, which suck, by the way. They're like 2% a week now. And of course, he's got new programs that he keeps on introducing, like something called EBX. I know nothing about it. But of course, everybody's happy when they first get in, like I was. Back in April, May last year, I was making 18-20% per week, having Martin trade for me. The reason I signed up for Martin Gerraux is that he said that he was going to teach me and anybody to become traders like him and make 15-20% a week. Well, saw some webinars, no real education in it. The whole gab was, the whole spiel was about getting your money and that he was going to trade for you. All right. And he does very well for 5-6 weeks while you bring more people in. And then all of a sudden, your weekly profits go down. 18, 15, 13, 10, 7, which they are at now for people that have been in for a longer time period. They are now at around about 2% a week. Listen, man, I can show you programs that are totally passive income where you can put in a minimum amount, some of them even $100, and you can make 2% a day. And there are hundreds of them online. And those guys are using tech, AI robots and things like that. And they can give you, in this market, this volatile, sideways market that Bitcoin is in right now, they can still give you 1.5 to 3% per day. Whereas Martin Gerraux, the genius trader, the blockchain Jesus, can't give you more than 2% a week. Pathetic. But I make more. I make more in 3 hours of trading than Martin Gerraux makes. In fact, I make more in 3 hours of trading than Martin Gerraux makes in 6 months currently. And I have a video. I'm going to do another one where I actually show you my trading results. Trading for myself, keeping my own money and taking my own risk. And not risking me giving my money to an asshole like this that runs away with it and then constantly harasses me in one way or the other. Anyway, so our Facebook group is right here, led by Richard C., Randy Strain, Susan Bailey, and it's growing. But like I said, there are many, many people that are saying that Martin hasn't paid them, but they're too afraid to come onto the group. They're too afraid to go public because Martin Gerraux threatens them. Now, they already know what's going to happen. They're not going to get their money. So I don't understand why they're actually staying quiet. I mean, hope is hope, guys. But the truth be told, there are way too many people that haven't received their money. And your best bet of getting your money is to go public with us. Join our Martin Gerraux Facebook group. The links to the websites are on the Facebook group. The Martin Gerraux Facebook group will be, the connection or the link will be below this video. So let's get into this parody video that was put together by I don't know who. I think it's geniusly, brilliantly done. Using only Martin Gerraux for the most part. 99% of the content of this short video are clips that have been recorded and then spliced, diced, and cut into this video. It's hilarious. Check this out. So before we get into this video, please be warned that Martin Gerraux uses choice words more often than not when he's talking to his clients. He's professional. This professional trader, this professional broker talks to his clients this way. Familiarity breeds contempt, and that's what Martin Gerraux has for everybody. Practically. As soon as you give him your money, you are in contempt. Martin Gerraux is in contempt of you because you're stupid. All right, you're not paying attention. I was. Fortunately, I got my money back because I was the first one that ever asked him for my private portfolio money back. The first one ever. And that's when the shit hit the fan with me and Martin Gerraux. Anyway, check this out. If you have kids in the room, you need to get them out of there because Martin Gerraux is, well, you make up your own mind. And you tell me or leave a comment on what you think of this so-called professional
Good evening, everybody. Martin Gerraux, MG. You know, some people call me MG because I'm Martin. Some people call me MG because I make massive gains. Some people call me MG because they believe I'm a mystical genius. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm just a regular guy who's been wearing the same pair of jeans for 7 days.
Okay, everybody. Just listen up and please pay attention to what I have to say. It's over. I screwed up. Let's just say that I was discovered, laundering money through my system. No bueno. I screwed up and I made mistakes. I could end up in big trouble.
Or stealing millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars from innocent people.
Yes, that felt really good, and I'm truly sorry about that. And I'm not going to do it again. I really screwed up. No excuses. That's a lie right there. I couldn't agree with you more. We never mean to make anybody feel bad. That's a lie right there. I wake up every day and I'm like, hey, I want to be an asshole. Then I really become an asshole. Don't try to fuck with me. You just got to do what you got to do.
A lot of ungrateful people. A lot of ungrateful people.
Fucking bullshit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Fucking fuck-faced, fuck you in the ass piece of shit, motherfucker. I am a very, very, very forgiving person. I'm not crazy. Scammers, bad people, terrorists, and money launderers, that's what it's about. That's a lie right there. And it's sad, and it makes me sad. Oh, poor me. Well, what happened to MG?
I honestly don't even know if he's a real person.
Do you really exist? Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, beep.
Initiate ID scanning device, please.
I'm not crazy. It's sad. It's really sad. So I don't really understand. I don't know. Maybe you're a narcissist. I have no idea. I'm not a psychiatrist, but
Anybody have any clue?
I am a very, very, very forgiving person. That's a lie right there. Like, we immediately detect bullshit. I'm pretty intuitive. I'm a pretty intuitive person. It doesn't make any sense. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Doesn't matter if you make 20 grand a year or $1 billion a year. Stop being a lazy son of a bitch. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We're protecting the house. That's a lie right there. Scammers, bad people, terrorists, and money launderers. That's what it's about. If you want to stay on board with this program, you got to do what you got to do. Don't try to fuck with me. Everything comes back to me. There's a little bit of a release there. Hey, don't you worry, guys. We'll get you all set up. Don't worry. That's a lie right there. Let's rock and roll.
69, dude.
Anyway, that's a little parody video that was put together by somebody. I'm not sure who did that. Hats off to you, man. Using Martin Gerraux's own words, his recordings. And I tell you, we have a lot of them. Probably thousands. And they're a lot worse. And those are coming. So we have a second website. For some reason, it's not working today. I wanted to show you what it is. Our first website was taken down because Mr. Gerraux laid a complaint against the website hosting company that we were using copyrighted material. But we have yet to see the copyright registrations for the so-called copyrighted material, specifically Martin Gerraux or MG Group or Malta Group or Block Science Consulting or Martin Gerraux Consulting or MG Consulting or MG Trading Group, Block Jesus. Wow. It's got all these things that are supposedly copyrighted, but we have not yet seen copyrighted registration. And of course, the hosting company doesn't take the frickin' time to look into it because they got a complaint. And so that website is down, but it will be back up. Website number 2, I think they're working on it. It's under maintenance and way better than the first one, I must admit. And there's a whole lot of things that we got planned for Mr. Gerraux. First and foremost, we are wanting 100% exposure to who he is and what he's been doing. And of course, we want the authorities to prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law. If you are a Martin Gerraux client and you are unhappy, if he has not paid you, if he has lied to you, if he has withheld information from you, if he has slandered you in any way, it behooves you to go public. And you can do that safely at the Martin Gerraux MG group on Facebook. You can register an AKA Facebook name. You can call yourself Martin Gerraux if you want, and you can join this group if you're not wanting Martin Gerraux to know who you are, because you're hoping he's going to pay you. And then if you don't cause any problems and make any waves, he might just have the benevolence of giving you your money. Well, think again. Everything that you heard in that little parody video is Martin Gerraux. Speaks for itself, speaks volumes. Anyway, watch out for my next video. If you are in Martin Gerraux and you want updates, please subscribe to my channel, Maverick Millionaires, and you'll get an alert. He'll hit that bell icon and you'll get an alert when I upload my next video on this piece of crap known as Martin Gerraux, the blockchain Jesus, or the block Jesus. What temerity and arrogance to actually call himself that. Anyway, it is Wednesday, and I wish you a very happy and blessed week. God bless you and your family wherever you may be. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you again soon, I'm sure. Cheers.